integrated circuit. It laid the groundwork for a complete paradigm shift in how modern society would evolve. In less than a decade, this marvel of electronic engineering and materials science would lead in an era of advancement incomparable to anything else in human history. In the March of 1971, the commercial launch of a new semiconductor product set the stage for this new era. Composed of an end of transistors, the Intel
Hello everyone, this is Engineer Dulcimera Disumbilio, and for today's topic, we will talk about the evolution of operating system. The evolution of operating system is directly dependent on the development of computer and how users use them. Here's a quick video about evolution of operating system. 1946 to 1955, ENIAC was a product of World War II. The equations to determine the future were so complex. They took days for a human to calculate. ENIAC designed by Dr. W. Munchley and Dr. Presper Eckert, and they were completed in 1946. At the University of Pennsylvania Moore School of Electrical Engineering, it could do 5,000 addition and 360 multiplication per second. But today's standard for an electronic computer, the ENIAC was a grotesque monster. It's 30 separate units, plus power supply and forced air cooling. Weight over 300 tons, it's 19,000 vacuum tubes, 1,500 relays and hundreds of thousands of resistors, capacitors, inductors consume almost 200 kilowatts of electrical power. As an engineer advanced, the ENIAC became obsolete. During its time, it was the fastest computer in this world, but less expensive. On October 2, 1955, almost 10 years passed, ENIAC was shut down, but the parts of the machine can be seen displayed in the various museums throughout the world, and ENIAC recognized as the first computer. 1952, UNIVAC, or the Universal Automatic Computers. It was designed by J. Presper Eckert and John Munchley, the men behind the first electronic computer, the ENIAC. It was designed as a commercial data processing computer intended to replace the punch card accounting machine of the day. It could read 7,200 decimal digits per second, making it by far the fastest business machine yet built. AVIDAC, Argonne version of the Institute Digital Automatic Computer, prepared as an electronic brain in 1953. An early computer built by Argonne National Laboratory based on the IS architecture developed by John von Neumann. AVIDAC was used in reactor engineering and theoretical physics research and was the first of several landmark computers built by Argonne. All computer of its era was a one-of-a-kind machine that could not exchange programs with other computers. Second generation computer, transistor, 1956 to 1963. The transistor replaced the vacuum tube and ushered in a second generation of computer. The transistor was invented in 1947 but did not see widespread use in computer until the transistor was superior to the vacuum tube, allowing computers to become smaller, faster, and more energy efficient, also more reliable than the first generation. Through transistor still generated a great deal of heat that subjected the computer to damage. It was a vast improvement over the vacuum tube, but in the second generation, computers still relied on punch card for the input and output. Third generation computer, integrated circuit, in 1964 to 1971. Robert Noyce, a Fairchild Semiconductor developed that integrated circuit. This was the hallmark of the third generation computer. The transistors were miniaturized and placed on the semiconductor, which increased the speed and efficiency of computer. Instead of punch card, the user interacted to the third-generation computer through keyboard, monitor, and interface with the operating system, in which allow the device to run in many different applications at one time. And for the first time, the computer became accessible to a mass audience because they were smaller than the predecessor. Hiller, 1957. He was become a legendary because he is the first person composed music with the computer. The Iliac Suite was completed in 1957, and in 1976, his electronic sonata as a perfectly orthodox 45-minute sonata for movement is made entirely of computer-generated and computer-manipulated sounds. Hiller founded the Experiments Music Studio at the University of Illinois in the late 50s and served as a professor of composition at the State University of New York, but he died in January 26, 1994 in the said place. Mini computer in 1960s. 1965, Digital Equipment Corporation introduced the first mini computer, the PDP-8. Fourth generation computer, microprocessor, 1971. The microprocessor brought the fourth generation computer. Thousands of integrated circuits were built. What is the first generation filled an entire room could now fit in the palm on the hand. The Intel 4004 chip, developed in 1971, located all the components of the computer on a single chip. Osborne 1 in 1981. The first laptop, Adam Osborne, completed the first portable computer with weight 24 pounds. The machine featured a 5 inches display, 64 kilobytes of memory, modern and 2 5 1/4 floppy disk drive. Total computers used in US that exceed 10 million units. In 1984, Apple introduced the Macintosh computer. 1985, Microsoft Windows 101 ships. In 1991, notebook PCs are introduced by most PC vendors. And now we are all use a fastest computer, an updated and very smooth technology that each of us enjoy. I hope you like this video. Thank you. Bye bye.